Are you tired of playing the same old action RPGs? What if I told you there's a treasure trove of pixel art gems you've probably never heard of, packed with incredible depth and combat that will blow your mind? Stick around, because today we're diving into 5 truly underrated titles that deserve a spot on your must-play list. CrossCode is a retro-inspired 2D action RPG that proves pixel art games can be just as deep, demanding, and rewarding as modern AAA titles. At first glance, it looks like a love letter to classic 16-bit SNES-era RPGs, but once you start playing, it quickly becomes clear that CrossCode is built on modern design principles, featuring incredibly smooth physics, fast-paced combat, and a level of polish rarely seen in indie games. Set in the distant future inside a fictional MMO-like world, CrossCode blends action RPG combat with puzzle-driven dungeon design and a surprisingly strong sci-fi narrative. The game focuses heavily on how it feels to play. Movement is fast and responsive, dodging is precise, and combat requires constant attention. You're not standing still and trading hits, you're actively positioning, aiming projectiles, chaining abilities, and reacting to enemy patterns in real time. Combat is where CrossCode truly shines. Battles are quick, intense, and skill-based, rewarding players who learn enemy behaviors and exploit elemental weaknesses. You'll unlock a wide range of combat arts and passive skills, allowing for deep customization and multiple viable playstyles. Equipment choices actually matter, encouraging experimentation rather than forcing a single optimal build. Puzzle design is another standout feature. CrossCode's dungeons are heavily inspired by classic Zelda-style design, combining environmental puzzles with combat challenges. These puzzles are cleverly layered, evolving as you progress through each dungeon, and often require both quick thinking and precise execution. It's rare to find an action RPG where puzzles feel this integral to the experience rather than an afterthought. Visually, the pixel art is clean, detailed, and extremely readable. Animations are smooth, effects are vibrant without becoming overwhelming, and environments are packed with small details that bring the world to life. The top-down perspective ensures clarity even during chaotic fights, which is essential for a fast-paced action RPG like this. In terms of content, CrossCode offers a massive adventure. A single playthrough can take anywhere from 30 to over 80 hours, depending on how much you explore and how many side quests you complete. The world is divided into 7 distinct regions, each filled with secrets, optional challenges, and unique enemies. Players will face over 120 enemy types, including more than 30 boss fights, as well as 7 large dungeons, each with its own theme and mechanics. For anyone interested in action RPGs, pixel art games, or skill-based combat experiences, CrossCode is an absolute must-play. It's a perfect example of how combining classic inspiration with modern design can result in something truly special. And with a free demo available on Steam, there's no better way to experience firsthand why so many players consider CrossCode one of the most underrated RPGs of all time. Katana ZERO is a stylish, neo-noir action platformer that stands out as one of the most intense and memorable indie games of the last decade. From the very first moments, the game makes it clear that this is not a typical action title. Every encounter is lethal, every mistake is fatal, and every level is a carefully crafted puzzle of speed, precision, and timing. Set in a dark, dystopian city drenched in neon lights and synthwave atmosphere, Katana ZERO tells a mysterious, fragmented story about a deadly assassin struggling with memory, trauma, and time itself. The narrative unfolds through cinematic dialogue sequences that blend seamlessly into gameplay, creating a unique storytelling style where player choices and timing can subtly affect conversations and pacing. The story is unconventional, psychological, and filled with twists that slowly reveal the protagonist's past. Gameplay is where Katana ZERO truly shines. Combat is brutally fast and unforgiving, built around instant death mechanics that demand perfect execution. You slash enemies in a single hit, but they can do the same to you. To survive, you must master movement, timing, and the game's signature time manipulation abilities. Slowing down time allows you to dodge bullets, deflect gunfire back at enemies, and plan precise attacks in the middle of chaos. Each level becomes a deadly dance where positioning and reaction speed matter more than raw power. Level design is meticulously handcrafted, with each stage offering multiple ways to eliminate enemies. You can charge in aggressively, carefully plan each move in slow motion, use environmental hazards, or combine traps and explosives for creative kills. Katana Zero never forces a single solution, encouraging experimentation and mastery. The game rewards players who learn enemy patterns and refine their approach, making each successful run feel incredibly satisfying. Visually, the pixel art is striking and full of personality. Animations are smooth and expressive, combat effects are sharp and readable, and the neo-noir color palette perfectly supports the game's dark tone. Despite its pixel art style, Katana Zero feels cinematic, using camera movement, lighting, and visual effects to create tension and impact during key moments. The soundtrack deserves special recognition as well. Its synth-heavy, atmospheric music perfectly complements the action and enhances the emotional weight of the story. The music doesn't just play in the background, it actively drives the rhythm of combat and reinforces the game's identity. Katana Zero is not just about fast action, it's about control, style, and storytelling. It's a game that respects the player's skill, challenges their reflexes, and rewards persistence. For fans of action platformers, pixel art games, or narrative-driven indie experiences, Katana Zero is an essential title that proves how powerful focused design and atmosphere can be. Moonstone Island is a cozy, yet surprisingly deep, life simulation RPG set across more than 100 floating islands in a beautiful open world. Blending farming, exploration, alchemy, creature collection, and card-based combat, the game offers a relaxing experience that still rewards strategy and long-term progression. You play as a young alchemist sent away from home to complete your training, settling on a flying island and slowly uncovering ancient ruins, dangerous dungeons, and hidden secrets scattered across the sky. Exploration is a core part of the experience, with each procedurally generated island offering unique biomes, resources, and challenges. Traveling by balloon, broom, or glider makes discovering the world feel peaceful and rewarding. Alchemy sits at the heart of Moonstone Island. You grow crops, forage for plants, and brew powerful elixirs that support exploration and combat. Instead of real-time battles, the game uses strategic card-based combat, where deck building and smart spirit combinations matter. You can tame and collect over 70 unique spirits, each bringing different abilities and synergies to your team. Beyond gameplay systems, Moonstone Island shines through its cozy atmosphere and social elements. You can befriend villagers, build relationships, go on dates, and even get married. Housing customization lets you build and decorate your home on any island, making the world feel personal and lived in. Since its launch in September 2023, the game has received regular free updates, adding cooking, new cards, cosmetic items, marriage, an infinite dungeon mode, and numerous quality-of-life improvements. Moonstone Island is ideal for players who love relaxing games with meaningful depth, offering a calm but engaging journey through a magical world in the clouds. Hero Siege is a fast-paced, pixel art action RPG that blends classic hack-and-slash gameplay with deep character customization, endless replayability, and a fully player-driven economy. Set in the dark fantasy world of Terethio, the game throws players into a brutal conflict against the forces of hell, where demon lords, ancient monstrosities, fallen angels, and endless undead hordes stand between you and survival. At its core, Hero Siege is all about build experimentation and player freedom. With more than 23 playable classes, every character offers a completely unique playstyle. Whether you prefer fast melee bruisers, ranged bow users, spell-casting mages, summoners, sentry engineers, or gun-wielding demon slayers, the game gives you the tools to shape your hero exactly how you want. Each class features 2 main skill trees alongside individual sub-skill trees that dramatically alter how abilities behave, encouraging creative builds rather than rigid meta choices. Combat in Hero Siege is fast, chaotic, and extremely satisfying. You'll be cutting through massive waves of enemies while constantly managing positioning, ability timing, and gear synergy. The pixel art visuals are clean and expressive, ensuring that even during intense combat, everything remains readable. Explosions, spell effects, and enemy animations strike a perfect balance between visual flair and clarity. Loot plays a massive role in progression. With over 1,000 unique items, Hero Siege offers everything from randomized magic gear to handcrafted satanic, set, heroic, angelic, and unholy items. Rune words add another layer of depth, allowing players to socket white items and transform them into powerful gear. The crafting system lets you buff, modify, and refine items, turning loot hunting into a long-term pursuit rather than a short-term grind. One of Hero Siege's standout features is its player-driven economy. Through the Terethiel market, players can trade items in real time, making trading a core part of character progression. This system creates a living economy where smart trading and crafting can be just as important as combat skill. The game is designed around seasonal play, with new seasons launching every 4 months. Each season introduces fresh content such as new items, bosses, systems, events, and balance changes, keeping the experience feeling new even for longtime players. In-game systems like wormholes push characters to their limits, offering cosmetic rewards such as skins, wings, and portraits for those who climb the highest. Hero Siege also stands out for its strict stance against pay-to-win mechanics. Gameplay advantages are never sold, ensuring fair competition and rewarding skill, knowledge, and dedication rather than spending. For fans of Diablo-style ARPGs, pixel art games, and loot-driven progression systems, Hero Siege delivers an experience with incredible depth, constant updates, and near-endless replayability. Unsighted is a fast-paced, pixel art action RPG set in a ruined sci-fi world where time is your greatest enemy. You play as Alma, an automaton fighting to survive in the city of Arcadia after a devastating war. As Anima, the life force that gives automatons consciousness, slowly runs out, your friends begin turning into mindless killing machines, known as the Unsighted. Every second matters, and every decision you make has permanent consequences. Exploration in Unsighted is fully player-driven. Arcadia is a large, interconnected world filled with shortcuts, hidden paths, underground areas, and vertical spaces. The game encourages creative problem-solving, often letting you use weapons and tools in unexpected ways to reach new locations or avoid dangerous encounters. Combat is fast, fluid, and highly customizable. Players can freely combine weapons like swords, shuriken, and firearms to create their ideal loadout. Perfect timing is essential, allowing for powerful parries, faster reloads, and devastating counterattacks. Progression is handled through an upgrade system using chips that let you shape Alma's abilities and experiment with different builds. What truly sets Unsighted apart is its real-time countdown system. If you take too long, key characters may disappear forever, leading to different story paths and endings. This creates constant tension and makes every playthrough feel unique. The game also features additional challenge modes and full co-op, allowing a second player to join the adventure. Unsighted is ideal for players who love skill-based combat, meaningful choices, and replayable action RPGs. It's a game that rewards mastery, experimentation, and emotional investment, standing out as one of the most impactful pixel art action RPGs in recent years. And that's why these games deserve way more attention than they get. These aren't just pixel art games. They're deep, intense, and unforgettable experiences. If you enjoyed discovering these hidden gems, hit like, subscribe for more underrated games, and tell me in the comments which one you're playing first. Trust me, this is just the beginning.